Okay, this is Mr. Roche. We're working with the orange group and we are trying to get a Flappy character to load all of its images. Right now we only load one of them. And that's the issue. Okay, so what we have is the place where this goes on is it goes on in the try catch thing. We have to load each picture. Right now we're currently only loading image number 1, and what we want to do is we're going to add image 0, and then image 1, and then image 2, and then image 3. Basically, we just need this little piece to change, and everything would be all great. And what we're doing is we're trying to get 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so forth, all the way through to the end here. Okay. We know when the constructor gets called how many total picks there are. That's something we actually know. So we could write a loop. Can you write a loop? I'm going to let you give yourself 5 seconds and see if you can get this right, okay? So give yourself like a minute or so. Okay. What I want to do is I'd run another loop, like right here. And make this is kind of a situation for a for loop, because it just counts. This counts through all the images. So I'm going to start my for loop here, and then go to probably here is what we want. Okay. So let's see if we can get this to happen here. Okay, so do some int I starting at 0, because that's where 0 is here. While I is less than, and our variable name is total fix. And then I'm going to say plus plus I to keep I going. Okay? And then I'm going to take all of this business and like tab it over so I can see it better. Okay? And then what I want to do is I'm going to find a way to change this and make this into like, basically we can try to use I. Let me see if that works actually. It might work actually. You could do fancier stuff like make this an integer, and then all classes come with this thing called a toString, which you can print out what it looks like. It's like some information about the object, and you could use like integer and I like toString, but it seems like I just works. Let's see, I've got my picture. That seems pretty good, right? And like if I change the current picture, if I change this to like 5, it should change the picture. I'm going to run this. I guess you can't see it, but I think it's actually working. So anyway, let's see if we can use that then. Okay, so if that's really true, then all we need to do is do a couple of things down here. See this? Okay, we're gonna. Oh, that's why it's the same. I'm gonna say get current picture. Current pic. Okay, that's our variable. Yeah, it's this variable right here. I'm going to use current pic. Let's see if this changes things a little bit. Let's quit this. Let's run this. Current pic should be 5. Let's see if I have any errors. Okay, this current picture is 5. That's nice. Let's change it to 0. Okay, let's see if the pictures have changed at all. It's hard to tell because it's like an undulating orange, but I think it's a little bit different. So that's good. Okay. Let's get out of these guys. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to always paint that, and then the action performed. Okay. We can stop doing the timer because we're pretty sure it's working. Oh, we're not sure it's working. Well, we're kind of sure it's working. All we want to do is change the current pic. So we want to go current pick like plus plus. Okay. And then we want to check the current pick to see if it goes too high. So you want to say if current pick is greater than or equal to total picks, then you want to reset current pick to 0. Okay, and then the only thing I have to do is reset or set the timer to start working. So in the constructor here, after you do load images, and after you set the height, I'm going to set up the timer. So the timer, and the timer is like all ready to go because we have an action listener here, and we have a timer called character timer, and we're just all set up here. So we're going to say character timer equals new timer, and we're going to say we come with an animation speed, and we're going to say that this is the one that's going to listen to it right there. Okay, and let's see what happens. Not working. Oh, you know why? Because I don't think we started it. So let's go like this. Ready, let's go. Okay, it doesn't draw, but look what it does if you just sort of wiggle the window, which is sort of fun. Basically what it's doing is we use to kind of force a repaint of the whole thing, right? So that's something that's got to happen. Let me see. I think if I do this, it'll sort of work, but it might cause some troubles too. But this will be good enough. We can just get this to go. We can handle this tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Yeah, when I do this, I think there's a problem in that this is blank because it doesn't get any information about repainting the new. Like you can see, like when I do this, it causes a repaint for the other side. So I think as long as we get painting going on in the top layer, it'll be fine. So anyway, that's sort of it right now. I'll just do this really quick. Let's see if we can get some animation happening, and we'll see you tomorrow. And then tomorrow what we'll do is we'll size it, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so what I did here was I added like a repaint at the bottom. And that's it. See if you can get this, taken care of. Talk to you later.